New 2023 Husqvarna Norden 901 Expedition. '23 Husqvarna Norden 901 Expedition Performance and Capability. Power comes from the same proven parallel twin plant that launched the Norden 901 line. We're looking at a massively over-square layout with a 90.7mm bore and 68.8mm stroke, which gives it an 889cc displacement. Compression is through the roof at 13.5 to 1. Which means it's likely to be fuel finicky and demand only the very best road champagne at the pump, but that's the price for the power it generates. The Husqvarna Norden 901 Expedition produces 105 horsepower and 73.7 pound-feet of torque. That's plenty of power to get the job done, whether riding on the black or the brown, considering its wet weight is right around the quarter-ton mark. A ride-by-wire throttle control and Bosch EMS start out the electronic goodies. It supports a quartet of variable power ride modes and corner-sensitive traction control that keeps you safe on most surfaces. Power flows through a slipper-type clutch that adds an anti-hop component to the drivetrain while it delivers a light clutch lever pull and broad friction zone. A 6-speed transmission does its thing to keep you in the tractable power band and comes equipped with the easy shift function that delivers clutchless shifts both up and down the range. It relies on a sealed, O-ring chain-type final drive that's tough and a low-maintenance item with an overall drive ratio that gives a Norden 901 Expedition a top speed of 135 miles per hour, est. Design. Overall, the Expedition looks a lot like its parent bike, the stock Norden 901, but with a really fabulous paint job. The Expedition also pushes a tall, clear windscreen to form a wind pocket for the pilot's comfort. This pairs nicely with the stock handguards, heated hand grips, and heated seats, which complete the creature comforts to potentially expand your riding season, to include year-round if that's your thing. The same fender leads the way with extended protection for the fork feet and inner fork tube, which is especially important in gritty environs, but is also handy on cleaner surfaces as well due to its spoiler effect for the fork that follows close behind. A single round headlight splits the night, and the blinkers mount well up out of harm's way for work in heavy brush and terrain. Like up front, the rearward lighting is up well out of harm's way with the tag down on the mudguard. The base model Norden 901 has a bash plate, but the adventuresome Expedition has a bash plate on steroids. It has copious lighting, ventilation holes, and heavier construction to protect the engine from terrain strikes from below. The 5-gallon, 19-liter fuel tank contributes its adventure-typical hump to the flyline. At 10.6 inches, 270 millimeters high, there's plenty of ground clearance to deal with rough terrain. While it is comforting to have that clearance, it pushes the adjustable seat up to the 34.4-inch to 35.2-inch range, which may challenge shorter riders. A stock pillion pad and flip-up passenger foot pegs accommodate your riding partner, and it's followed by a small luggage rack and combined 36-liter side bags to give you some cargo options. If that isn't enough storage, your dealer should have the large, aluminum box cargo cows ready to install off the accessories list. Chassis. Chrome molybdenum steel is the material of choice for the trellis-style frame on the Norden 901 Expedition. In keeping with general convention, the engine is a stressed member that displaces a large chunk of the framework from the downtube cradle area. A yoke-style girder swing arm completes the standing structure for the strength and rigidity it brings to the table, just the thing for tackling rough terrain. The suspension continues in that vein with fully adjustable WPXPLOR components at both ends that turn in 9.4 inches, 240 millimeters, of travel all around, which is just about as deep as you are liable to find in any bracket. Laced wheels, ever the favorite of off-road riders, round out the rolling chassis and come shod with Pirelli street knobbies for all surface capabilities. The steering head establishes a 25.8 degrees rake angle, that's from the vertical. One of the peculiarities of this factory is that it reflects its rake figure as 64.2 degrees from the horizontal instead. As it is, the rake is in pretty nimble territory no matter how you math it. Dual 4-bore J1 calipers bite 320mm front discs to haul things down in a hurry with a 260mm disc and twin pot anchor out back and top shelf, lean sensitive Bosch ABS all around. It even comes with an off-road ABS setting, so you don't have to sacrifice much in the way of safety once the blacktop turns to brown. If you prefer to slide the rear end some, the ABS is switchable at the rear wheel, so you can slide to your heart's content. (2023) Husqvarna Norden 901 Expedition price and availability. The 2023 Husqvarna Norden 901 costs $15,799. You only get one paint scheme, but at least it's quite fetching with its edgy graphics and factory markings.